being a formulaic Marvel superhero origin tale, Ant-Man gets a boost from a good ensemble cast and overall tone of fun and creativity from director Peyton Reed. Ant-Man first takes us back to the Cold War era version of the MCU, where Peggy Carter, Howard Stark, and their allies worked for the early versions of S.H.I.E.L.D., alongside the brilliant scientist named Hank Pym, played by Michael Douglas. Pym made a once-in-a-lifetime discovery called the Pym particle, which allows one to shrink the size of organic matter without sacrificing density or strength. After a tragic accident involving his wife, Janet, Dr. Pym retired from his days as a costumed soldier for S.H.I.E.L.D., cutting off all access to and research of the dangerous Pym particle. Cut to the present day, and Dr. Pym's perennial fear finally becomes a reality. His former protege, Darren Cross, played by Corey Stoll, has discovered the research Pym sought to bury, and is close to replicating it completely. With his daughter, Hope, played by Evangeline Lilly, working undercover for Cross, Hank puts together a plan to infiltrate his own company and steal the Yellow Jacket armor, a deadly battlesuit that would be transformed into the WMB by Pym particle tech. However, Hank is old, and Hope too valuable to risk. He, after careful research and testing, decides to place his faith and training in a new recruit, one to replace him as the legendary covert operative, Ant-Man. Enter Scott Lang, played by Paul Rudd, a convict cat burglar with a Robin Hood complex, who has a young daughter himself he needs to reconnect with. With the Pym family's help, Scott embarks on a wild adventure to learn the powers of the Ant-Man, and then puts his own personal twist on them. In order to save the day, Ant-Man is at its absolute best when the Marvel movie gives way to the Peyton Reed and Paul Rudd comedy flick, featuring Paul Rudd bouncing banter, straight-faced Michael Douglas, and the supporting trio of rapper T.I., actor David Dastmalchian, and Michael Pena. Pena, in particular, is a major scene stealer as Scott Lang's prison buddy, Louise, helping to advance the movie's plotline with funny monologues that Pena spins out. As a heist comedy, Ant-Man is a smashing success, and that well-executed humor is a lot of the reason why the movie overall outshines the plasticized look and feel of a generic Marvel origin film. In the end, Ant-Man is as silly a hero as many people speculate he would be on screen, but he's also fortunate enough to be in the hands of a director who embraces that silliness and makes it work to the film's advantage. Those looking for the next critically acclaimed or blockbuster level superhero event film will be underwhelmed by this Marvel movie, but those longing for a more simple and traditional superhero flick will find that Ant-Man has enough distinctive elements to make that overly familiar feel somewhat fresh. From the sounds of things, it seems as though this movie has big fun from a small hero. I definitely recommend you see this movie.